as everybody has gotten organized now, you've got an organized line of a dozen plus at the bottom of the racetrack.
Boy, that did not take long at all to catch the top five. So here is your leader, Brett Moffitt. His mare is being filled with Sheldon Creed. Derek Kraus looking very racy in that third spot. Behind him is Johnny Saunders.
Then comes Matt Crafton, then Todd Gilliland, Ben Rhodes, Stuart Friesen, Tanner Gray, Austin Hill. That's your top 10. But, Dave, it doesn't take long to shuffle up the top 10 or top 20 or top 30 because we're here at Talladega.
Yeah, that's right. And soon enough, somebody that's back around 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th is going to decide that riding the bottom is just not enough fun. They're going to jump to the outside and try and get some help. Not going to happen now. Oh, they bump it on the back straightaway around and a hard lick into the inside wall. That's Tanner Gray with a vicious lick into the inside safer barrier as they got stacked up coming off turn 2. The accordion crash and Gray the victim on the back straightaway.
Well, we're under caution, but I believe the problem started with Todd Gilliland. Looked like he went off the pace as soon as they got to the backstretch, and that forced everybody to check up the ensuing crash that Dave Moody pointed out. But Todd Gilliland making his way slowly down on the bottom side of turns 3 and 4. He's over in front of Dan Hubbard. Dan, what do you see?
Keeping an eye on Todd Gilliland. He remains inside the yellow line of the apron. They're trying to see if the tires are still up. The tires look good. He is still rolling. Now there's some smoke emitting from the rear of the machine and both the rear and the front. Todd Gilliland smoking into the pits.
All right, we'll follow up with the postman there in a moment as Todd slowly making his way now down pit road. Let's check on Tanner Gray. A vicious hit off turn number 2, Dave.
Yeah, he was just wrong place, wrong time, Jeff. They checked up in front of him. He had no choice but to check up. Whoever was behind him just could not get out of the gas soon enough. Turned him hard to the left. He had a vicious lick off that inside safer barrier. He has spun to a stop about halfway down the back straightaway. I believe, although I've got some safety vehicles between my vantage point and his race car, I believe that he is out of the car and appears to be okay.
All right, that is good news there. Let's get the bad news from pit road. Postman, what's the update on Todd Gilliland trying to advance here into the next round?
Crew members raced over the hood or over the wall under the hood, and they looked up at the crew chief and they did the slit of the throat, which means the engine has gone away. As a matter of fact, now as they push the Ford F-150, the blue Ford F-150 away, there is a pool of oil right here in the middle of the pit road. So engine failure for Todd Gilliland puts him out of it here this afternoon at Talladega.
Tough break for the Speedco Ford driver for Todd Gilliland. He will not advance in the playoffs. Good news, however, for Grant Enfinger. He was 2 laps down, got the free pass back on our last caution on lap 37. He now gets the free pass again. Enfinger back on the lead lap.
NASCAR playoffs are here, which means Toyota Racing is taking everything to a whole nother level.